Hi everyone. Well, 'tis the season for gingerbread. That's right. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to make 2-point Weight Watcher gingerbread donuts.
I've got a mistletoe in my hand, and the boys are lining up for my kisses all for one special guy. He's a dreamboat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. For those of you that are new here, my name is Dolores and I make all kinds of goodies for you, both sweet and savory, and regular, low carb, Weight Watcher, and whatever. I try to please everyone. So, today I thought I'd squeeze this recipe in right before Christmas, because today is what, Wednesday? And Christmas is Sunday. So I'm making these for myself, so I thought I'd make them for you today too. These gingerbread donuts, I'm sure, are going to bring a little bit of sweetness to your holiday. They're a great alternative for your traditional donuts. So, what do you say we get started? Let's get started! So the first thing you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I've already done that. And I will put the full recipe down below in the information box for you. It says more, and if you tap that bold more, it'll bring you to the information box and you'll see the typed out recipe. So you are going to need a donut pan for this. I mean, I ordered mine from Amazon. I've had this quite a while. If I can find the link, I'll put it in that information box for you. So this recipe does make 12 donuts. I only have one pan. It's a 6 cavity pan, so I'll just make it twice. You need to spray your pan generously with a non-stick spray. So I'm doing that now. Get that done. Okay. Alrighty. Now, the first thing we're going to need is a bowl. And we're going to put our dry ingredients in this bowl. So I am using the Kodiak protein pancake mix for this. You can get this in all your food stores. If it isn't by the baking mixes, you might find it in the health food aisle, but it's a high protein baking mix and I love to use it. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups of my Kodiak pancake mix in here. I think on the box it might even say Flapjack mix. I'm not sure. Measurements will all be in the recipe, written recipe for you. I'm going to put in my salt. It's about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just shaking a little in here, taking a shortcut. We're going to put in our baking powder, our baking soda, our ginger, a lot of yummy spices in here. Our ginger, what else do we have here? Our cinnamon, our nutmeg, and our cloves. So we have all of our dry ingredients in the bowl. I'm going to take my whisk and just combine all of this together. Get all those yummy gingerbread smells. Oh boy. Did anyone make their gingerbread cookies this year for Christmas? I didn't make them this year. I made quite a few other cookies, but I didn't make the gingerbread boys. But that's okay. I'm going to have gingerbread donuts. And you might say, if you're new here, why is the Baking Diva making Weight Watcher recipes? Because as I mentioned earlier, I make all kinds of recipes because I make a little bit of this and a little bit of that to please everyone. Plus, I'm trying to get my numbers from my blood work down a little bit, and I thought, well, if I eat a little healthier and I lose a few pounds, maybe I will. So there you go. I think that's combined pretty nicely. All right, now I'm going to take another bowl and I'm going to put my wet ingredients in here. So I have here 2 egg whites. I have my brown sugar substitute. I happen to be using, I think it's Splenda, but you can use any brown sugar substitute that you like. I also have a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I'm going to put in 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. All right. And now I'm going to mix that all together. Now once I have the wet ingredients mixed together, I'm going to add it to the dry ingredients. Pretty easy recipe. You just need your 2 bowls, 1 for your dry, 1 for your wet, and then you're going to combine them all together. Unsweetened applesauce works great in these recipes. All right. So let me swing over here my dry ingredients. I'm going to slowly add my wet ingredients. You do not need an electric mixer. Now, one important fact is do not over mix this. If you over mix it, it won't work. If you over mix it, the consistency of the batter will be completely off. So all you really want to do is just mix the wet with the dry. So I'm just combining them and I'm doing it very slowly. It's one of the reasons we don't need an electric mixer for this. Hubby just let the dog in from outside and she might start barking because she wants a treat. So cameraman is back there giving her a little treat. All right, so let me just put the rest of this in and combine it. It mixes nicely. Just want to combine the wet and the dry so it's all wet. So is everybody ready for Christmas? I don't know. I always think I'm ready, but then I'm not. There's always a few more last minute things to do. So this will be my last recipe before Christmas. Now on my channel, you'll often see that I will do some holidays or special events. So probably the next video will be maybe a few clips of my family Christmas. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you go down below and hit the subscribe and that little bell next to it till it says all, and that's it. It's free. You'll be a subscriber and you won't miss any of my future videos. And I made a big mess here, but Dolores, what else is new? All right, so stay tuned. I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I have my generously sprayed donut pan. Let me move this stuff over here. Now you can use a Ziploc bag and you can snip it on the end. I happen to have a ton of these disposable piping bags. So I'm going to fold it down. I snipped off the end. You don't have to do anything fancy. And if you don't have Ziploc bags and you don't have a piping bag, you can spoon it in there. But I have found making my donuts just works so much better. And I like to put it inside a glass. I happen to be using a Guinness glass from the bar downstairs. But anyway, fold it over the top of the glass, push it down in there, and it just makes it much easier to fill this way. Okay, so I'm going to, with a spoon, I'm just going, this is very thick, your batter. I'm going to fill up my bag, my piping bag, or you can fill up your Ziploc bag. I'm pushing it down here. Oh, this smells so good. And wait till you see what I'm going to do when these come out of the oven and they cool. Oh, so good. All right, I'm going to pull up my piping bag and squeeze this all the way down to the bottom. Just like that. This happens to be a big piping bag. You can use a smaller one, but this is what I have. Okay, come on, let's go down there. Come on, gingerbread batter. I can be a little cray-cray on my channel, but you can have fun and bake too. You know, I always tell you that, right? You can have fun and you can bake too. So I have it all the way down the end. Now what I'm going to do is, you'll see, I'm going to take my donut pan, twist this, and I'm just going to go around in a circle, just like this. Look at how easy that is to do. I'll hold it up so I can show you. And you're going to fill the donut wells about 3/4 of the way. You see how easy that was? To put it in there with the piping bag. So I am going to go around. I'll fill these 6. I'll bake them. And you're going to bake these for, let me see, about 10 to 13 minutes until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. So after I bake my 12 of them, I'm going to put them on a cooling rack to cool, and then I'll be back to show you how we decorate them, and we'll do a taste testing. So don't go away. Okay, I'm back. So I baked the donuts for 10 minutes. I checked them with a toothpick. They were fine. I didn't get 12. I got about 9 because I was a little heavy-handed and I filled them up. Some of them I have rather large. But if you fill them like 3/4 of the way, you should get probably 12 donuts. So these are cool now. And what I did is I took a can of sugar-free vanilla icing. There's a couple of different brands. I couldn't find the Pillsbury. I think I got the Birch Benders. But as long as it's a sugar-free vanilla icing. And I melted it in the microwave. So I'm going to take my donut and upside down, I'm going to dip the top of it into the icing. And then while the icing's wet, I'm going to put a few sprinkles on it. So here we go. Just put it in there gently. There you go. Comes out like that. And then I'm going to put a few little sprinkles on it. Some of my sprinkles are holly leaves and little red berries. You may not see them all here because, you know, I'm using a green screen. And one thing I've learned is you can't wear green. You can't have anything green with a green screen because it'll be like translucent and it'll flicker and it'll show through it. The other day I did a video on my muffins and I didn't realize it. I had my Christmas pajamas on and they were green with a print. And when I edited, I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? I looked like a Christmas tree light. Everything was glistening. So then I had to kind of tone it down. It almost made my pajamas look blue. So now I have to keep telling myself, if I'm going to use my green screen, don't wear anything green. So anyway, I'm going to put a still in. These look adorable. So I'm just going to dip it, just the top, swirl it around a little, let it drip down a little bit. And then I'm going to put my sprinkles, any kind of Christmas sprinkles you want. Oh, these look so cute. Oh my goodness. I love them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you taking the time out, look at that, to watch it. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you did. I have plenty more things coming up after the holiday. Plus I have my family's holiday video that'll be coming up. So, I hope you'll give these a try. They're low carb. They're 2 points on the Weight Watcher program. And I think you're going to love them. Perfect for this time of year. So anyway, thanks for being here with me. I enjoyed it. I mean, if you weren't here with me, I'd be talking to me, myself, and I, right? So anyway, I can't wait. I'm going to taste one of these. Even though the icing hasn't hardened yet, I have to do a taste testing. I can't not do a taste testing. My mouth is watering. I guess you can eat them without the icing. The icing is sweet, but I wanted to do them with the icing. So let me give these a taste. Just like gingerbread. Not, gotta wait till I get the flavor in there. Just like gingerbread. Not a strong gingerbread. Just a nice gingerbread. For 2 points, oh my gosh, how can you go wrong? So anyway, yummy. Yummy in the tummy. So anyway, once again, give these a try. A perfect sweet treat when you get a craving, or make them. This way it might prevent you from stuffing yourself with tons of Christmas cookies. So anyway, I'll see you all again very soon. Love you all. Toodles! 2 thumbs up.
I've got a mistletoe in my hand, and the boys are lining up for my kisses are for one special guy.